Alright, welcome to this second class. I remember in our previous class we designed this, so we won't be designing this anymore. And I told you that we're going to design this certificate. So if you noticed, these are all we want. I've typed everything with different fonts that I want. You can decide to choose any font for your own self. You can see all the fonts here. If you click on the character, you see the fonts here. These are all the fonts you can use. There are various as a nice font you can use, depends on you. So for me, these are the fonts I want. So before I start the design, first I want to know what's the size of my certificate. Is it portrait? Is it landscape? Let me see. Now you see, from this place I can discover that it is A4. So, and it is landscape. Let's go back here. Now change this to A4. Can see the size is from here. So let's turn it to landscape from this place. Now we have this size. So we want to draw our page. Now either we use click on the rectangle tool and then click and drag to draw to be exact the page, or you double click and then you have this. Okay, so we also want to draw another background or the inner lines. So click and then we get to draw. I want it to be like this. Don't worry about the space up and down. All you want to do is click and drag, select the both and then press your C to centralize and press your E, then you get to be in the middle. You notice the top and the sides are not the same, so you zoom in, try to increase it a little bit while holding your shift, and then let's zoom out. Let's click to page. Now you see we already have something nice. So the next thing you want to do is to increase the size of the stroke. Let's say 3. Now we have this. So let's give this other shape, the page, a background, and we want it as black. Let's remove the outline. We don't need the outline. So the inner stroke, let's give it white for now, so we can see what we are doing. Then come to your shape tool, click on your shape tool, click the edge, drag it down a little bit. Now if you notice, the edge is having a straight line, and that's because these 3 points here, that if we click on this it will give us a curved edges, and if we click on this to give us edges like this, and this is the one we want. So we have this already, so we'll copy this outline so we can have another one inside. There are 2 ways or various ways you can copy that. You can either Ctrl C, Ctrl V, then you paste it and reduce it. Okay, or you either click and drag it. While you are dragging, you hold your shift, so you drag to give the exact size. It's increasing or reducing uniformly. So before you leave the stroke or the shape, you right click once and then you leave it. You see it has copied. So the next thing you want to do now is to reduce the stroke of this other line. Let's make it 1.5. Let's make it 2. Okay, I think 2 is okay. So we are already close to what we want, and let's check. The colors are somehow light yellow, don't know. So in case you don't know, but I think the colors are okay, light yellow. I will correct. Colors are light yellow. We'll come back here. We want them to be light yellow. So click on both of them while holding shift. You want to change the color of this stroke. Now you come to this place, double click, it will open, and then you change these are the width, and here's where you change the color to light yellow. This yellow, let's go down, something like this deep yellow, light yellow. This is what we want. So click now. You see, we already have the light yellow. Now we're going to draw that line. We're going to use either freehand tool or pen tool, but let's just use freehand tool. You click, and then while holding control, drag it so you get a straight line. You can want the line to be white, so we get to increase it to, let's say, 1, and then make it white, and that's it. Now remember to always centralize your work. Now let's centralize this too. Now then click on the background, press your C, centralized. Then let's click on this and the line, click on present, click on the line, then press L. Remember we talked about the short key in our previous class. Click on L to align in the left. So just bring it up a little bit, take this down a little bit. Don't worry about the color for now. We'll change them when the time comes. Start arranging their colors as they ought to be. Now you notice when I clicked on that watch, these letters now, or this word, I took them here and then it went to the back. That's because CorelDRAW will notice that the letter came before this. So what we will do is we want to bring it forward. You can either right click and go to order to the front page, or the short key shift page up. So whichever one you want to do, let's just put this something like this. So for now we are okay like that, and let's get to view what we've done and then start arranging. Now this certificate, we want it to have this golden color. Let's arrange. We want it to have this golden color. What we want to do is power clip this into the certificate. So right click and say power clips, click on the letter itself. I see it has a color like that. Now this one, the color was light yellow too. This light yellow. What we want to do now is let's draw another line for the signatories, and then let us increase the stroke to 1 and change the color to white. Let's copy and paste here while holding your shift. Now let's copy and paste while holding your shift. You get to drag it. Okay, this one we have to change it to white and give it an outline. It says 0.75, and you see the outline is fixed. Okay, thank you. That's all for this class, and have a nice time.